Hey folks, it's the Psychotic Comedian for show 140. So let's find some material, shall we? Well, I remember years ago, UPTV, I worked at I was in San Diego visiting some relatives and a friend, and I worked for about 2 years at a gym in San Diego, and it was close to a university. So I got to know a lot of the college girls, and I ended up playing on an all-girl volleyball team. How about that? And I ended up taking showers with them afterwards. They didn't mind in the least until one day I got confused and I ended up in the wrong shower with a different set of girls. How about that? And and they noticed, and they started. They noticed me from around campus walking around, and they kind of whispered while I was in the shower with them. They was like, "Amanda, I know that guy. I've seen him around campus. He's always asking the girls how long it took to grow out their hair. I know him. He's always asking how they get their skin so smooth. I know him." Well, anyway, UPTV, I got to know those girls, and now I shower with two different sets of girls on two different teams. All right. Hey, I recently did a commercial for Nair hair removal. It's still on the market, and I sat around a table with about 4 or 5 women, and they was going, Nair really helps keep my legs smooth and stuff. And I just said, "Ladies, I don't shave my legs. How about that?" And they're like, "What's this guy doing? I hope he leaves this commercial soon." All right. Well, I originally told, you've seen my guitar skills and stuff. I originally told my guitar teacher that I'm coming back for some more lessons. Next thing I know, I hear he goes into the witness protection program, UPTV. All right. You know that mentally ill T-shirt shop that someone got it out from underneath me, and there's one at the mall called Schizophrenics R Us. Well, I go in there looking at the T-shirts. I get they have some funny sayings and stuff. But I went in there 20 minutes looking through the T-shirts. I saw a guy at the T-shirts. He was quietly sobbing. I said, "What's wrong, bud?" He goes, "My imaginary girlfriend left me." I said, "Why in the hell did she do that?" He goes, "Well, she told me that my imaginary girlfriend told me that I was just too real for her." All right. Seriously, the last sex scene I did was with a woman that was going to retire after we were done with the scene. Well, she rolled me cowgirl style, and afterwards I said, "Well, how was it?" She said, "Well, she wanted to go out on top." All right. I remember the first time I had sex, UPTV. I was 14, and the girl being 19 was an older woman, and we went. I had an older friend who was 23, who's been around the block a few times, and he kind of helped me with different stuff, gave me advice, and I was like, me and Mandy went to the motel, and we went in there, and the condom wouldn't fit. It just wouldn't fit on my penis. So I said, "Mandy, I'm going downstairs to get a soda." I'm down there. I'm on the phone. "Hey, buddy, Rick, I can't get the condom to fit on my penis." He said, "Paul, you have to get the erection before you put on the condom, okay?" All right. Hey, I applied for a job at Victoria's Secret about 3 years ago, and I got it. A big, busty, vivacious, lavishing, is that enough adjectives? Brunette she was 25 or 26. I was like in my 30s. She gave me the answer. She goes, "Paul, we have 2 positions opening. She says, would you like to be a cashier or a store merchandiser? I said, I would like the position where my head is up your miniskirt, you sweet thing. She goes, woo, Paul, a man after my own heart. She says, when do you want to start? I said, right now. She says, 15 minutes, you, me, back into the women's dressing room. All right. Well, I got my first article published in Psychology Today. It was called The Black Man's Penis and the White Girl's Vagina. And here were some of the reviews that I got. One guy said, very penetrating. Another guy said, when you go black, you don't go back. All right. One more. One more says, very insightful of why nowadays quite often you'll see the white man crying in his beer. All right. I did another short interview with that Kasem guy. It wasn't in this town, but here's kind of how it went. It goes, welcome to another episode of Kasem. My name's Kasem G. Today, back by popular demand, is Paul the Pounder. Paul, how you doing? Pretty good. How you doing, Kasem? I'm doing well, thanks. First of all, Paul, I heard you appeared on The View. Tell me about it. Tell the audience about it. Well, Kasem, I was on there to promote my book. What's Love Got to Do with It? And I also told him an interesting joke. I told Barbara and the gals, Barbara and Co., that when I'm doing the movies, I get to have sex with gorgeous women. And I said, when I'm not doing movies, I get girls that look like Ron Jeremy. So you're having gay sex, huh, Paul? What? That's part of your charm and appeal, though, Paul. The fact that you're very unappealing in every aspect of your life. And so you got so much to give, Paul. And since you look like a reject from the 1970s hippies movement, I can see just how much you have to give. Just kidding, Paul. You're right. You can come back anytime. Thanks, man. Thanks. I know you're a pretty good guy, I guess. Thanks for attending another episode of Kasem G. My guest today is the Pounder. Anything else to say? I'm no longer an uppercomer. I'm a mainstay. Yes, a mainstay in the business where a lot of people, a lot of men get tossed to the curb after the first movie or two. The Pounder. All right. Okay. Hey, folks, that's the Psychotic Comedian show for this week, number 140. I'd like to thank Jason Liggett so much today. I'd like also to thank Jake Shoemaker, and thank you so much for watching as usual. And let's see, Joseph, also thank you, buddy, Joseph. And this is the Psychotic Comedian bidding you adieu. Jason, I'm going to go home and go in the corner and masturbate to get an erection. How about that?